welcome back to our channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Reham.
I'm Shams.
Oh wow, first time you're not someone.
Oh yeah, because today I look proper. Today I look like a decent human being.
Alright, so welcome. This is a new segment we have on Shams and Reham, and it is called
Who Would Have Thought?
Who Woulda Thought?
Who Would Have Thought? So Who Would Have Thought is a segment we're gonna have here on this channel, inshallah, every week. Fingers crossed. And it's gonna be basically like it's a podcast style video, but we're not starting a podcast. And we're just gonna be talking about the events happening in the world / pop culture, whatever that's happened in the previous week.
We're gonna be hitting you guys with the latest news.
A lot of opinions.
So many opinions.
So many opinions.
And we're unfiltered opinions.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're mad,
stay mad.
Yeah. To just make this another statement, these are our opinions. You cannot be mad at our opinions.
So our first topic of conversation we have, it's a very touchy subject, but we're going to talk about Astrofest or Astro World. Or
rest in peace to everyone who passed away. Our condolences to the families.
That's just a horrible situation.
It was just, it could have been prevented.
Whoever organized it, Travis himself, the people running the festival, why wasn't there enough paramedics, enough equipment, enough safety precautions put in place?
Now this goes for all like festivals, from Rolling Loud to what's that one that they have in Palm Springs? Coachella. Like there's
We actually call it Baychella. We renamed it.
Ah, right. You know there's gonna be bare people. This was at this event. There was 50,000 people at this event. You know what Travis Scott is? He's a rager. He's a all he does is rage. Okay, so you know what to expect. It was really sad to hear, but there was a 9-year-old boy who passed away. Now, however, what I want to say to that is, why are you letting it down?
As the guardian of this 9-year-old child, I don't know if they're Muslim or not. What was that kid even doing in this situation?
I don't even want to, like, for me, I'm 5'1". No,
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want to put myself in that situation just because everyone's gonna be pushing and shoving. There's no breathing room. But even like there was a video. I don't know if any of you saw it or you saw it. You know how where the gates where everyone was literally running? They collapsed the gate.
But he was gassing it.
He was?
Yeah, he was like, yeah. I've seen so many different times he encourages it, he incites it. He's like, yeah, we're ragers, let them in, everyone come in, like da da da. And it's like the festival only accounted for a certain amount of people.
Right. From there, they should have been like, okay, yo, clearly this is gonna go like a certain way. More paramedics should be in this event. They said we're gonna make it on this day, and everyone just
whatever happens.
No, that. But there was also a clip where he did stop for one. He saw one person. He stopped things and he checked.
He was auto-tune humming. It's not a laughing matter, but it's the whole situation. If I don't laugh, I'll cry.
Their case right now is like a
$2 billion.
$2 billion, yeah.
On behalf of 282 victims.
$2 billion
is $2 billion.
You know, as someone said, Kanye, take out your wallet.
Kanye has to open her purse. Stormy now actually has to take the school bus. People, and this is we see it now, where all these celebrities or all these artists are like, there's a girl over there in the back. Oh yeah, the eyes are closed. Wait, did she just cough? Wait, everyone make sure check out everyone. Is the lighting people in the back, are they good? The caterers, hair and makeup, you're good over there? Like everyone's doing the absolute most now, and it's like, okay, you're doing too much.
Relax.
People pass out at concerts all the time. That's not a big deal. The only issue is, why wasn't there enough backup to be able to take care of the people that are passing out?
Right.
Next, we have Drake and Kanye are best friends all of a sudden. Besties! Is that bestie and testy?
Yeah, so the other day we saw on Instagram that Kanye pulled up to the mansion.
The OBO mansion.
But it was so funny, I saw on TikTok that there were just like these two random ass girls. Like,
I feel like there's no screening process to whoever comes to the OBO mansion.
Someone said, does Drake not lock his doors?
Someone said they're there for Smiley.
So yeah, but back to that situation. So yeah, Kanye went to Drake's house, and you know they rekindled their beef.
They squashed their beef.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So this whole thing is such cap. What? You're telling me these things actually beef and they actually became friends like this? This all just seems so like publicity.
Do you think it's the video of Kanye or something like where someone's holding a gun to his head?
Oh yeah, the hostage video,
right? But do you think Drake told him to come over and did all that stuff
because of that? Now, okay, here's my thing. I love that they're coming together for a reason. It's for, let me find his name before I So they're coming together for a benefit concert called Free Larry Hoover. From the article it says, Larry Hoover was found guilty of murder, extortion, and money laundering amongst other charges in 1997 and is currently facing 6 life sentences. I guess read up more on that situation. I'm assuming he's a black man for me. He's innocent. So it's a great cause. I think Kanye's following in the footsteps of his ex-wife Kardashian. If they are actually cool, that would be the track that would come out of that. We just want everyone to get along. Rainbow and sunshine. But also, Kanye is very disrespectful of what he said about Big Sean.
Oh yeah, so I watched the interview, right?
I watched the first one. I didn't watch the second. I personally love Big Sean. I know a lot of people think he's corny and the way he raps. I
think he's very underrated.
So underrated.
Artist. I mean, like did he drop an album or what?
Yeah, he did. Big Sean's a really good rapper.
And I think he's very so underrated.
Anyways, I think it was very, very disrespectful of Kanye saying the biggest mistake of his life was signing Big Sean. What? Nigga, you thought a lot. You said on camera that slavery was a choice. And your biggest mistake is signing Big Sean? Reevaluate. I love Big Sean. I don't want to die for him, okay? Alright, so shifting gears. We want to talk about Sudan real quick. If you guys don't know, if you do know, we are both Sudanese. If you have been on this channel for a while, we've talked about this multiple times, and it's sad how many times we have to talk about it. But we kind of got to a point in Sudan where everything was good. Everything was, we're in like a transitional government, I think. But then one day the military said, actually, nah, let's shake it up. They said, I know we agreed to this, but it would be so much more fun if we did it this way.
Yeah.
So now they're back on their bullshit. They've been on for freaking, I don't know how many decades at this point. And we're currently in a coup. I don't know if it's called a coup or a coup.
Oh, it's cool.
People are out in Sudan protesting every single day. People are dying. I think there's 30 people.
Well, last I checked it was 15, but that's crazy.
I don't know, but I'm gonna put the list of all the martyrs that passed away, Allah yarhamhum. And it's just very frustrating that we have to keep going through this and we have to keep losing people for basic rights, literally basic rights. But there's people in power that are very greedy. But so if you're not aware of what's going on, please get informed as much as you can. Share, post, because the last time that this happened, how we got to where we got to was because everyone was sharing. We had freaking Rihanna, Chris Brown, J. Cole, everyone was posting boo for Sudan, boo for Sudan, boo for Sudan. I don't know if they actually cared or not, but it helped.
Even if it didn't, facts. Make sure you're following me, Shams. Also, shout out to, I believe her name, correct, Yusra?
Magic, on Twitter.
Yeah, on
Be us on blast on Twitter too.
We're posting stuff all the time. She's posting stuff all the time.
Also, sorry, I want to mention this. Her mom, my second mom, is taking donations to send over to the families of Sudan who are losing their children. Their children, because their children are brave enough to go out and fight for our country. So we're accepting donations to send to the families back home to help them with their situation. Anyways, moving on to something a little bit more positive. Britney Spears! Free my girl Britney! There's really not much we can say on this other than shout out to Britney. Like, yo, she's out and about living her life now. I don't know much about her conservatorship. No. Conservatorship. No.
Conservatorship? No.
Conservatorship. Conservatorship. Guys, I'm not. English is my second language.
Yo, conservatorship, right?
Conservatorship.
Congrats. But I honestly cannot imagine your life,
bro,
being controlled for that many years. It was her mom's idea, but she just pushed it on her dad because she knew that her dad wasn't really that smart to kind of control it. So her mom gave her the dad idea and he ran with it.
What did you gain? Other than money, but I'm assuming
that's what he wanted.
She would have been, even as Britney, I'm obviously providing for my family.
Deadass, right?
So it's you would have got the money either way, you fucking weirdo. Cheers to Britney. Alright, next up we have Adele's upcoming album. I mean, by the time we post, it's already out.
I've listened to it all, but I haven't really listened to it all, if that makes sense. She has a song with called
First of all, just round of applause to her. For real, round of applause for her just being the baddest bitch on planet Earth.
Honestly, I think everyone should go listen to the album. Adele, 10 out of 10 artist. I think if you are sleeping on Adele, wake up. Because homegirl, all she does is bring vocals, a little bit of tears, and you know what? It's a great combo.
I personally haven't heard it yet. I think I'm maybe 3-4 tracks in, but It's a very,
It's real life.
it's not, it's like, it's very sad. That's a really sad
No,
album. Like
yeah,
there's like a
super sad.
voice note in her for like crying and like talking about being lonely.
That's what I mean when I say
like
it's real life.
it's like it's really like dark, like very dark. And I want to be more positive right now. I'm listening to a lot of J. Cole
That's a vibe.
right now.
Okay.
Can we talk about 25? 25 is my favorite Adele album.
Listen.
Back to back bangers. Amazing quality music.
What's the song
Send My
called?
Love.
That song right there, I don't know what it is, but like once like an artist
That's
drops.
one of my favorites on the album.
But yeah, honestly, it was a breath of fresh air in the sense of like, no talking about hoes shaking your ass.
And that's what I'm listening to J. Cole
You know?
right now. I just feel like, as a generation, the music. Okay, I'm not gonna blame us as maybe I don't know. It's like a chicken and egg situation where I feel like the current music is all very much getting money, fucking bitches, strip club, da 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 da, out with my bros, niggas. You know what I mean? And even if a girl is fuck this, fuck that, niggas ain't shit. It's all very like
shake my ass, blah blah blah. Right.
It's
Which
like-
we do need, but it's
yeah, both are fine, but
they just need a balance.
Balance.
All right. So next topic we have, and this is our last topic.
Second last.
We mentioned her before in this video. Now it is Miss Kimberly Noel Kardashian. So recently we have seen that Miss Kimberly and Pete Davidson are walking about Calabasas and
Holding hands, going on dates, lovey-dovey, and I'm gonna just say, I'm here for it. I love Pete Davidson.
I think he's a
so
great person.
funny.
No, he's hilarious. Why are you with Kim Kardashian? Like what where? Imagine North the stepdad. Pete Davidson is taking the piss.
I don't know, but here's my thing. We hated Travis and Courtney, and now we're kind of like,
She's following in Courtney's footsteps.
Yeah, I think
it's like very much she's going into the rock star lane.
I think a lot of things with them is aesthetics. And she had her black man aesthetic.
Yeah.
She got her mixed babies.
Right.
And now she's like, let me go on to this next upcoming aesthetic, which is
The rock stars.
I don't know if it's like a real life thing or if it's kind of a publicity thing or maybe it's for the new show that's coming out. I wonder if Kendall's gonna follow in the footsteps now and be like, Devin Booker, no, you're not a white boy.
I don't think so.
You're gonna go fucking date Tyler Hero. Like, she clearly has an NBA type. I don't know when you find white basketball players. What was that? You know who's fine for a white man? Sophia's baby daddy.
Mr.
Jack Trey Harlow. There's a very small list of white men that we'll throw in with a black mixed middle name.
Right.
And he's on that list, along with Christian Jamal Evans, Justin Timothy Bieber, Tom Hakeem Holland.
How do you feel about Channing Tatum?
I used to have the biggest crush on him back in the day, but like now, I'm like, eh.
Like the step up vibe, or step up phase.
That time he was.
Now I don't see it,
Yeah.
but at that time he was definitely
He was the white man.
He was in that bunch.
He was the white man of the week.
No, yeah, quite true. Yeah, speaking of, Shams just said baby daddy, and if you didn't understand that reference,
Where have you been?
oh, Twitter was boiling on Thursday night. If you were on Twitter, I am so sorry.
You missed out.
Let me tell you.
So, Sophia is a Somali girl from Toronto. Shout out to all Somali girls. Who is quite literally, she is a top finesser.
Certified.
Yeah.
Verified. Give her the blue check.
She takes the cake.
She is.
She knew what she had to do when she got it done. So I joined the space and I just hear there's a lot of influences on there that I recognize. I'm just hearing different stories from all these influencers. So if you don't know, Sophia's a Toronto girl who somehow found her way to LA and scammed literally every influencer that you could think of. One of these dumbass influencers gave her his credit card information, which a lot of these influencers, like as much as they're blaming her and saying, oh my god, she scammed, you're dumb.
No, you're
dumb.
Reevaluate your life.
Because the way they were letting this woman stay at their house, buying her plane tickets, hotel rooms, paying for everything as if they were best friends who grew up from birth, diapers, because she just mentioned Jack Harlow. She sprinkled in Jack Harlow's name and they all said, she's the one.
I know there was one girl that she stayed at her in Miami or was it LA, God knows what, and she's just
she was on a world tour. She went to LA, she went to Atlanta, she went to Miami, she was skating in Toronto. She did her thing. She covered all bases.
Yo, that is
iconic.
crazy.
Okay, so there is a Twitter thread that kind of just breaks down everything and all the stories, because we don't have time to go into every single heist she went on. So there was a problem with the Surviving Sophia space. So then a group of Somali girls, I think based in Toronto, I don't know where they were based, made a different space talking about surviving stupidity, basically going in on the influencers that were going in on Sophia, which I don't understand at all. I am all for protecting Black women.
Right.
In this case, I think accountability is required.
You can't be mad. Like, you really can't. It's like, how, if someone scammed me, I'm so sorry, I'm letting it all out. I'm gonna say, yo, everyone stay away from her. Yo, this is what happened to me, blah, blah, this and that. Which was the space.
The point of the space.
I think in the sense of like, okay, you have your back within like the Somali community because she's a Somali girl, or if it was even a Sudani person, we would obviously like have their back.
I don't know about having
No. Let me finish. I'm saying if they did something wrong,
yeah,
right. So we're gonna have their back.
I'm holding you accountable to that.
Right. I'm not gonna be haha kiki and like
advocate for them and justify their actions.
It doesn't make
it
doesn't make sense.
She should be put on blast.
I wasn't in the space, but I saw tweets about some girl named Susie. Who was that?
Oh, no. If one person I ride the Somali girls on, it's attacking Susie. Now this Susie bitch, I don't know why she came in like she was the fucking FBI. The energy she came in with on that chat. Who the fuck is this bitch? I'm gonna fuck her up if I see her. It's on site.
You're
bitch,
lying.
You're not doing anything. And for me, she was the only one really bringing like really negative energy. Everyone was kind of like kikiing and laughing. It was like lighthearted jokes, whatever. She came in with some anger. Like, she was very caring. One of her alleged lies was that she said she was working with Netflix and she had a whole deal and da. And now I hope she does get a Netflix deal. I hope they turn it into a documentary. You need to drop a tell-all YouTube video. That is gonna get you views, you're gonna make some money, and that's how you're trying to sting around. Then you can actually become an actual influencer. Inshallah, she's in great spirits right now. Inshallah, she's kikiing and laughing too.
I think she is.
I hope she is. I hope she's not like really down on herself or whatever. Inshallah, she's doing fine. I hope she's no, I don't hope she's coming. I hope she's making her bread somehow, some way. And yeah. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Okay guys, so that was our first installment of Who Would Have Thought? Oh, we should have been ending each thing with Who Would Have Thought. Alright, we'll do that next time, guys. next time. I had so much fun filming this.
It was a great time.
Hopefully we'll see you guys next week. If you guys have topics you want us to talk about, DM us on Instagram at Shams and Reham.
It was a great time. I hope next week there's more spicy things going on in this world and pop culture. Make sure you guys hit that like button, press the subscribe button, tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your baba, tell your cousin, tell your grandma about Shams and Reham, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!